we're going to be cash stuffing a little bit more this paycheck. Hi guys, how's it going? It's Kaz here and I'm back with another video, and in today's video we are going to be cash stuffing a total of €485 into our everyday binder. If you like these kind of videos, please subscribe. We do them every single paycheck, and yeah, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Yes, so can you believe it is June already? I cannot believe it is June. And we are in full prep mode for the summer holidays, back to school, all of that. It all happens at once. This is that little time where we are preparing for the craziness that is the summer holidays, the calm before the storm. It can be a little bit daunting knowing all this time is ahead of you and you don't know what to do with the kids. So yeah, that's fun. So we are actually not doing any summer camps with the kids this year. We just can't afford to. It's not in our budget, and that is fine. We've got to actually listen to our budget and follow our own goals. So instead what we're going to be doing is we are going to be putting a little bit aside as and when we can for little activities with the kids. But yeah, it's about making your budget work for you, and for us, summer camps are not in our budget, but that's fine. Hopefully when we are debt free next year, we may be able to look at things like summer camps again. But yeah, it's just not in our budget. But what is in our budget is we are going to be paying off a little bit more debt this paycheck, and we are also going to be putting a bit more towards some categories that have been neglected the last few weeks. We get paid twice a week. We are a family of 5. Our goal at the moment is to pay off debt. We are on a single income, and yeah, hopefully you will enjoy this video. So we are going to be cash stuffing a total of €485 into our everyday binder, and then we're going to also make an extra debt payment for this paycheck. So before I start counting the cash, I'm just going to show you how we got on this month. So we used up all of our food budget as usual. We have €10 left in diesel. I actually didn't spend any money on diesel this paycheck, and that was because my car was out of action for the most of the 2 weeks. And actually the €50 that's gone out of diesel, there's €10 left, was actually spent on a taxi. I went into town one time and back, and it cost me €50. It was €25 each way. So that came out of diesel. Luckily the car is all fixed, so I'm just going to leave this €10 in there as a buffer, especially with the prices going up. Then eating out, we didn't put anything in this last paycheck. Miscellaneous and kids, we have €10 left. And then personal, let me just see, I have 20, 40 and 10, so I have 50 left in personal. I actually got my nails done, so I hope you like them, and I saved money getting my nails done. I went with a trainee nail technician, and it was in a good nail bar. It's where I normally go anyway, and I think she did an absolutely fabulous job. You wouldn't know she was a trainee, and I'm not too fussy. So yeah, that was €25, so I took 20 out of this, and I had €5 in change, and I think I gave her another €5 tip. So yeah, that was fine. I had loads of change left over this month, whatever was going on. Home chickens, we stuffed 25 into home chickens, and I have €5 left. And then clothing, we put €5 into that last paycheck, and that's still there. And we also made an extra debt payment last paycheck of €80. So it wasn't as high as I would like it to be, but with the confirmation party and things like that going on, I don't mind. So yeah, I'm hoping to put a bit more in this paycheck. Right, we should have €485 here, so let's just check. So we have 50, 150, so that's 150. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. So that is 250, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2. That is 350, 20, 40, 60, 80, and that's 430. 10, 20, 30, 460, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that is 485, which is what we should have. Right, so on with the cash stuffing. So I have a little bit more this month, which is fantastic. We had a little bit more income. So the total income is 500, and then we have side hustles of €65. So that is amazing. So we're going to start off with food. And for food, we are going to be stuffing our usual 200. How are you finding inflation? We are finding our bills are rising. There's no two ways about it, but we're still making that 200. It seems to be working out fine still. So yeah, I'm just going to stick with that. We are shopping our cupboards and our freezer. That helps a lot. And then we are also shopping a reduced section. So I will get up a good bit of meat if I see it in the reduced section. We are shopping own brand. We're going for the likes of Aldi for our food shop. That's really helping. Just little things like that. Shopping the specials, that really helps. Yeah, we're just doing everything we can to keep our food bill at the 200. So that seems to be working out fine still. But yeah, they are rising. There's no two ways about it. And I'm sure it's a vicious circle. It's the fuel costs. I noticed with our chicken feed it's going up, so obviously it's costing more to produce the food. Energy costs are rising, so yeah, I understand. But yeah, this inflation, hopefully it'll slow down soon. So we're going for 350s, so that's 150, and then 20, 40, and 10, that's 50, so that's 200. What are you guys spending on your food shop? I'd love to know. We're spending about €100 a week. So usually the first week I will go over that €100. I could spend about 120 in that first week, and then the second week I won't need to buy as much. And I like to carry around maybe €20 in my purse, in case I happen to be near a shop and I might have a look for the reduced section. But I really do try to keep my food shop to just once a week. I feel like if you go in too often, it does rise your food costs. So, but obviously if you have a budget, you're not going to go over it, at least anyway, if it's in cash. That is the power of cash spending. So 200 into food. Diesel, as I said before, has €10 balance. And we are going to be adding 60. So there is going to be 70 now in diesel. So we're going to go with 320s. add that 10. Hopefully we won't need it this week, but there is weeks where we might be doing a bit more traveling, and it's handy to just have a little bit extra in there, especially with the prices rising. I did have one week where we struggled a little bit with diesel, so I do think it's a good idea to have a little bit more than we need, because we generally are using the full 60 in a paycheck. So that's for 2 weeks, so that's about €30 a week. Eating out, for the first time in over a month, we are going to be stuffing this. I'm not sure if we're going to use it, but my husband is off this week, so we might use it. So it might be nice to go out for a day date, I think. So I'm going to add in 40. And that should be more than enough for lunch with me, himself and the baby, and then maybe even go for a coffee. So yeah, we're going to go with 40 for eating out. Now, then miscellaneous and kids. So we used €10 last week for swimming lessons, and that was the final one. That's swimming lessons with the school. So we have €10 left, and we are going to be adding in 20. So that will mean there's €30 now in miscellaneous and kids, which is fabulous, especially with the summer holidays coming up. We just can't afford all the summer camps. So instead, I would like to put a little bit towards little activities with the kids, and instead focus on things like play dates and just time with kids, basically. So that's the way I'm going to do it this year. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on people to do all of the school summer holidays activities, and I just think it is a lot of money financially. You could be paying anything from, gosh, I think the cheapest I've ever seen an summer activity is about €50, and that might be only 3 mornings or 4 mornings. And you could spend anything, like any amount. I've seen summer activities for €150 per child. And that is still only for 1 week. So no, we're going to just put a little bit of money aside in this envelope and do activities with the kids instead. Now moving on to our monthly envelopes. So personal, we are going to be adding in 40. So that will make it 90. And I said in my previous video, I want to get my hair done, so that is the plan for this money. I want to get it coloured. So I should have 90 now. We'll just make sure before we go any further. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So I want to get blonde balayage done on my hair, so I have now got the money for it. So I need to book that in. Time is really the problem with that one. But yeah, that's the plan for that money. Home and chickens, as I said before, the chicken feed is going up. So it is $15.50 for a 20 kg bag of chicken feed where I get my chicken feed. So yeah, we need to make sure that we put a bit extra into this. So we are going to be putting in 25. So that is, I'm going to go with 2 10s and a 5. Now, so that is 25. And there's already, I was wondering what was going on there. So I should have a total of 30. So I have 10, 20, 25, 30. Now, so that is home and chickens done. Then next is clothing, and I am excited to put a bit more into clothing. So we're going to be adding in €50 into clothing, which is much needed. So there is 20, 40 and then 2 5s. So I should have €55 now in clothing. And I am excited because I am going to be going shopping. I'm going to go look in some of the charity shops over the next little while and see can I find any bargains, and if not, I'm going to go look on Depop and adverts for some nice clothes. I need to get a few bits. I've nothing for the summer. Last summer I was breastfeeding and I also had a little tiny baby, so I was a different shape than I am now, so I would like to get some summer clothes, and then the kids need a few bits too, so I am going to be saving a little bit more into clothing as and when I can. And obviously I had a little bit extra this paycheck, so I thought, why not? We'll put it into that clothing fund. But I am going to be looking for second hand. So if you're wondering how I am clothing my family for less, that is a great way to do it. I look on adverts, Depop. You can also look on eBay. There's so many great sites, Done Deal, and then all of the charity shops as well. So definitely have a look. A lot of the time you can even get it sent to you. You don't need to go view it, but I will often look for local sellers. That is clothing. And then the last bit should have €50 here. So let's have a look. 20, 40, 45, 50. So that is €50. And we are going to be putting that into our extra debt payment. So I put that at the back of this book, and that is our extra debt payment. So we are going to be putting that €50 in, and that is the first extra debt payment for June. So I only update the balance when we are putting it in off the debt. So €50 so far. My goal is to get to the 200, so hopefully we will reach that. So that's an extra debt payment on top of what we already are paying off our debt. So yeah, I will next show you our budget. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any requests for videos, let me know down below. I have a few ideas for a series or two that may be coming to the channel, so I hope you enjoy them. And I will chat to you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.